Your Country 1039 KGRT, Carrie Underwood, and Jesus Take the Wheel. Man, can't believe that was 2005.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Our question of the day, which is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And, well, it's an interesting question today. And, well, I will preface this with, it's always good to learn things. Always good to have a school to teach you things. And in the country of Senegal in West Africa, charity groups and community leaders have established a school for husbands. Yes, the goal of teaching men about women's rights and the need to help them out with household chores. Now, if you're married, odds are you did not go to husband school, but you kind of wish you did, right? Did you kind of wish there was actually something like that would have been good to warn you about a few things, before you got married? Now, I know that there are classes to help you out with, say, life skills, financial skills, and, ironing board skills. I learned that one through, took a while. Didn't really take all that well. But I do have them if I need them. Just want to remind everybody of that. But yeah, husband skills. There's not really a school to teach anybody that. Now, you'd think, really, that you would learn to be a good husband by being a good person. But maybe not, right? So my question for you today is, I guess it's kind of two questions. But ladies, what do you think of husband school? Is that a yes or no? And guys, do you wish there was a husband school that you could attend so, you can avoid some conflicts in that area? Basically, is husband school a good idea or a bad idea? Well, like I said, education and learning is always a good thing, But, each individual is a little different, so you may not learn everything that goes on. Just to put that caveat in there. But that is our question of the day today, ladies. What do you think of husband school? And guys, do you wish there was indeed a husband school that you could attend? Let me know your answers by giving me a call or texting in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. You can call those in or text those in. And, of course, you can leave your comments on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube. We are live there right now. And, of course, we do a little extra online for you as well. So my question for you today, ladies, what do you think of a husband school? Yay or nay? And guys, do you wish that there was indeed a husband school that you could attend? That is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Tired of that static hiss when you... I forgot to push a button. Oh, well, that's okay. That's fine. Hey, Internet. Yeah, we are live on our social medias and exclusive on here. So, yeah, I'm asking that question. What do you think of a husband school? I mean, I don't know if they even still do it, but they used to have home ec classes and cooking classes and different things when I was in high school. In fact, I took a cooking class in high school so I could learn how to cook, and don't do it that much unless you count ramen. Ramen is technically cooking, right? Okay, it's heating up water in a microwave, but still it counts. Yeah, what do you think of the idea of a husband school to make sure that you are learning about the rights of women and, of course, the need to help out with those daily chores? I mean, I know how guys operate, because I'm a guy. Sometimes if you do a job very badly, you will never be asked to do that job again. It's a little trick we use, yeah. But if we went to school, got a little class on that, maybe that trick wouldn't work so much anymore. I'm beginning to see the negatives of some of this stuff. But, yeah, let me know your answers for our question of the day today. What do you think of husband school? Is that a good idea or not? And, guys, do you wish that there was indeed a husband school that you could have attended before you got married? So let me know your answers for our question of the day. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world. The New York Post says that a squirrel recently darted across the field during a Red Sox-Yankees game. The squirrel ran into the Red Sox player before circling the mound, much to the amusement of the broadcasters and the fans, because it's always nice when squirrels get on the field. Let's see. Angel hair chocolate is the latest TikTok food trend. The chocolate is spun into thin strands that melted beautifully on hot beverages. TikTok users have been sharing the mesmerizing videos of chocolate melting in hot milk or coffee. Doesn't matter as long as you get it in there. That's what matters to me. Let's see. 44% of adults are ordering off the kids' menus at restaurants because smaller portions and budget prices. Now, the smaller portions thing is a real thing. When I was eating out a lot and trying to be healthier, I would order off the kids' menu because the portion control is a real thing. And we do have a tendency to kind of overdo it a little bit. Let's see. Speaking of TikTok, apparently President Trump plans to continue extending the deadline for TikTok to find a buyer. Will they ever find one? I don't know. Let's see. Brighton, England resident Dean Stokes recently set a new Guinness World Record by riding 55 roller coasters in 1 week. For a moment, I thought he was going to do that in a day. That's a bit much. But yeah, 55 roller coasters in 1 week. That's pretty good right there. I wouldn't want to try and break that one. I'll put it that way. And speaking of records, Happy Gilmore 2 set a new streaming record last month. People viewed the film a combined 2.893 billion minutes in its first week. That surpassed the previous record set by Glass Onion Knives Out Mystery. That is actually pretty cool. And let's see, where else? Oh, yeah, I saw this one over the weekend, too. A rare sports card featuring Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant recently sold for a record-breaking $12.9 million. So this is one card. It actually has both of the athletes on there. I even believe that they were autographed on that. And speaking of another auction, a Luke Skywalker action figure was auctioned off yesterday for $161,000. It's just Luke and his lightsaber, but somebody paid the cash for it. If I had that extra cash, would I do it? Probably. Yeah. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today. And our question of the day coming from a story in Senegal, West Africa, where they have school for husbands. That's right. Husband school, so that the husbands can learn about women's rights and the need to help out with household chores. I don't know. Do you think the husband school is a good idea? And guys, do you wish there was a husband school that you could have attended before you got married? Or would it be a good idea just to do it now in general? I don't know. Actually, there's a lot of questions in that. Go ahead and leave your answers for our question of the day in the comments down below. And of course, you can always call in or text in those answers at 575-523 KGRT. Our question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.